Welcome to this lecture on a critical concept in risk management, the risk breakdown structure, or simply RBS. The RBS is a tool that helps project managers categorize and understand risks in a structured way. It serves as a framework for risk identification, analysis, and management. In this lecture, we'll explore what a risk breakdown structure is, its purpose, how it's used, and why it's an essential component of project risk management. Let's dive in. A risk breakdown structure, or RBS, is a hierarchical framework that organizes and categorizes risks within a project or organization. It provides a structured approach to identifying, analyzing, and managing risks. Similar to a work breakdown structure, WBS, which breaks down project work into manageable components, and RBS breaks down risks into categories and subcategories, helping project managers and teams understand the sources and types of risks they might face. The RBS is often depicted as a tree diagram with high-level risk categories at the top and more specific subcategories below. This hierarchical structure allows project managers to identify and assess risks more comprehensively. The risk breakdown structure serves several important purposes in project risk management. The RBS helps project teams systematically identify risks by providing a structured framework. It ensures that risks are not overlooked and that all relevant areas are considered. By breaking down risks into categories and subcategories, the RBS helps project managers group similar risks together. This aids in understanding common sources of risk and potential patterns. The hierarchical nature of the RBS allows project managers to analyze and prioritize risks based on their source and type. This makes it easier to focus on critical risk areas. The RBS serves as a common language for discussing risks among project teams and stakeholders. It facilitates communication and collaboration in risk management efforts. The RBS guides the development of risk response strategies by identifying the most critical risk categories. This helps project managers allocate resources and prioritize risk mitigation efforts. A typical risk breakdown structure has several components that help categorize and analyze risks. Let's explore the key elements. Risk categories. These are the high-level divisions within the RBS. Risk categories represent broad sources or areas of risk. Common risk categories include technical, operational, financial, strategic, and compliance risks. Risk subcategories. These are the more specific divisions within each risk category. Risk subcategories break down the risk into manageable components. For example, within the technical category, subcategories might include software, hardware, and infrastructure risks. Risk events. These are the specific risk events or conditions that could impact the project. Risk events are identified within the subcategories, providing a detailed view of potential risks. Project managers use the risk breakdown structure throughout the risk management process. Here's how the RBS is typically applied. During risk identification, the RBS helps project teams systematically identify risks by considering each category and subcategory. This structured approach ensures comprehensive risk identification and reduces the likelihood of overlooking critical risks. The RBS guides risk analysis by providing a clear framework for categorizing risks. Project managers can use the RBS to assess the probability and impact of risks within each category and subcategory. This helps in prioritizing risks based on their severity. Once risks are analyzed, the RBS helps project managers develop appropriate risk response strategies. By understanding the risk categories and subcategories, project managers can allocate resources and focus on the most critical risks. The RBS plays a role in risk monitoring and control by providing a structured framework for tracking risks. Project managers can use the RBS to monitor changes in risk probability and impact, as well as to update risk response plans as needed. The RBS facilitates communication and stakeholder engagement by providing a common language for discussing risks. Project managers can use the RBS to communicate risk information to stakeholders and ensure alignment in risk management efforts. The risk breakdown structure offers several benefits to project risk management. The RBS ensures that all relevant risk areas are considered, reducing the likelihood of overlooking critical risks. The hierarchical structure of the RBS allows project managers to analyze risks in a logical and organized manner. By understanding the most critical risk categories, project managers can develop effective risk response strategies. The RBS provides a common language for discussing risks, improving communication and collaboration among project teams and stakeholders. The RBS serves as a reference point for tracking and monitoring risks throughout the project lifecycle. The risk breakdown structure is a powerful tool in project risk management. It provides a structured framework for identifying, categorizing, and analyzing risks, helping project managers and teams manage risks more effectively. By using the RBS, project managers can improve risk response planning, enhance communication, and ensure comprehensive risk identification. In this lecture, we've explored what a risk breakdown structure is, its purpose, its components, and how it's used in project risk management. I hope this discussion has provided valuable insights into this essential risk management tool. If you have any questions or need further clarification, please feel free to reach out. Thank you for joining me, and I wish you success in managing risks and achieving your project objectives.